The baby's cries echoed through the grand penthouse. Glasses rattled on the kitchen counter, and the sound of hurried footsteps pounded down the marble hallway. John Mercer froze at the doorway, heart hammering, as he saw the scene before him. His wife's coat lying in a heap, the nanny crouched on the floor cradling his daughter, and the tiny child's face streaked with tears. For a moment, the world stopped. Nothing made sense. 2 hours earlier, John had kissed his wife, Emma, goodbye, promising to return by dinner. Work had demanded overtime at the investment firm, and, reluctantly, he left their 6-month-old daughter, Lily, in the care of their trusted nanny, Maria. Maria had been with the family for nearly a decade, always punctual, always professional. Yet something felt off when John called to check in. Maria's voice trembled, a quiet tension behind her usual calm. Meanwhile, Emma had been frustrated with John's absence. She wanted him to be there for Lily, to share the small joys of the baby's milestones. But John's work consumed him. When he returned early, hoping for a quiet dinner, he expected peace. What he found instead was chaos. John's eyes widened as he took in the living room: overturned cushions, Lily's favorite plush bear torn, and Maria whispering urgently, "She broken bar, she's choking." His hands moved automatically, scooping Lily into his arms as he gently pat her back, the panic rising in his chest. The nanny's voice shook as she confessed, "I left her for a moment by the window at broken bar. She tried to reach the vase broken bar." Emma, standing frozen by the hallway, covered her mouth. Tears filled her eyes. The vase had been a priceless antique from John's grandmother. But what mattered most was Lilia safe, finally quiet in John's arms. John turned slowly toward Maria. "You were broken bar, you risked everything?" he whispered, voice a mix of anger and relief. She nodded, shame and fear written across her face. Emma approached cautiously, placing a hand on John's shoulder. The tension in the room softened, replaced by gratitude. In that quiet moment, John realized the fragility of life, the preciousness of family, and the true cost of absence. The broken vase could be replaced, but Lily's safety, Emma's trust, and the fleeting moments with his daughter could not. John embraced both his wife and daughter, promising that no work or business would ever come before them again. Maria, though chastised for her lapse, stayed on as their nanny with renewed respect and understanding between them all. The room, still disheveled, glowed softly under the evening light. Lily giggled, reaching for John's face. Emma smiled faintly through her tears. And for the first time in weeks, John felt a warmth deeper than wealth or a lesson learned in the middle of chaos. In a moment that nearly shattered his family, yet ultimately brought them closer than ever.